still with us here at Content Marketing Insider powered by Repurpose.io, and we've got Doc Williams as our special guest. We're talking about how to make a profitable side hustle with content. Let's do a review on the past two items here. How to identify your skill, that's number one. And number two, create content in three formats. And we talked about case study, show and tell, and old man yells at cloud. Very interesting. If you skip that, go back and check it out one more time. Number three, call to action for products and services. All right, so here's what we've been talking about a little bit earlier. And I think there's a reason why Doc put it on the last part. Not because it's not as important, but I'm looking at the flow here, Doc. I'm looking like a pattern with one and two. Call to action for product and service. Tell us more about it, sir.
So I really think it's important. You've got to make sure you know who you are, what you can deliver. Make sure you have a format that people enjoy and are enjoying just free content that you're providing. Then at the end, if it's appropriate, you're going to do a call to action of product and services. So what is this products and services? It really is different categories of how you can impart knowledge or help someone in different formats. So there are tons of different formats of you can do it like a DIY, do it yourself, DIY plus, like you're doing it with them or alongside them, or do it for you. There are tons of different formats that you can deliver. This really depends on your own comfortability level, your time, how much energy you want to put into it. Because if you do a resource guide, you can put something together and sell it on Gumroad or sell it on anything and just send them a Notion docs. That's one of the biggest things I do. I just sell something called Docs, and it's just all of my Notion documents packaged together and people just have it. And there you go. That can scale because you don't have to provide energy every time, right? You're making it once and you're selling it a billion times. But perhaps you want to either offer coaching like consulting or, helping them. That could be more high ticket, but that's also going to be limiting because you only have so much time in the day. And you might just not like talking to people, or you might not feel comfortable doing it. And then the last one is doing it for them. Perhaps they're having trouble with something and they're just like, "Hey doc, I love what you're saying. Yes, I need that done for me. How much is it?" So that allows you to play around with your products, your services, and the call to action just means how are they going to either talk to you, get more information, or how are you going to tell them, "Hey, there's a link down below of my expert services. It's a 30-minute call. Click the link down below. It's going to link to my calendar and we'll talk on Zoom," right? So you're giving them the call to action. What do you want them to do? Now, if you're just starting out, you might be like, "Doc, like you just gave me all those ideas. Like, what should I do?" Go for just what's easy for you, right? So if it's easy for you and you're like, "Hey, I'd rather just make a resource guide and a list and just sell it a couple dollars," do that. If you're like, "I don't like writing. It gets me overwhelming. I'd rather just get on a phone call and I charge them." Great. Send a Calendly link, send them a payment link and do that. Don't think about a product suite. Don't think about multiple products. Think about one product, one deliverable, one solution, and that's going to be your call to action for that product or service.
That's great to know. Typically, call to action is asking people to do just one thing because it can get overwhelming, right? So you want to make sure that when you create a call to action, basically it's asking them to do something when they watch your video, or at least before they even end watching your video. And you just have to ask them to do just one thing, whether it's click a link, check your bio, things like that. And the idea of that is to bring them to a place of watching, to a place of, hey, I want to get involved with this guy. I want to work with this guy. What would be good call to actions? Since we
Hmm.
might be talking to some people who are newbies here. What would be good formulas for call to actions?
The big thing is, I think it can be overwhelming and people overthink this. I'll give an example. I have a client called Make a Wood Sign. Shocker, they make wood signs. Like there's like that's all they do, right? So I think people just need to think about like make it super super clear of what you're trying to do. Like, "Hey doc, he loves tech. All he does is tech reviews. If you want to know about tech, like hit him up it's very clear of what's happening versus like, "Hey doc, he does this, but he also enjoys," like, no, 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 no. Like just one to one, very, very clear. And I would say if you're not if you're not sure of the call to action, ask people to just like, if you have questions in the comment section, let me know. Then you might actually get the answer. Like, for example, I wasn't going to do one on one consulting that much until people asked me in the comments. They're like, do you offer one on one consulting? I was like, yes, I do now. And then that was like, I do consulting. And that's all it was. Or when people are like, hey, how much is it? I'm like, I think it's going to be around this. And then I tested it out. I'm like, hey, so the pricing I didn't know, and there's a whole psychology of pricing, but like we came to one that was like, I think it's like 249 or 247. We played around with a lot of different pricing and a lot of different structures. That's how it worked. And so, at first it was 575. And then we came up, hey, I do 30-minute calls for X amount. Here's the link. And that's how the call to action. So as you're talking to people, they can help you with the call to action, depending if they're interested, and then just go from there.
I think that's very wise to get the opinions of potential comments and potential clients. And that's great. The interaction, like when people say, hey, do you do this? Do you do that? That can spark some ideas when it comes to your call to action. Again, like everything that you're not familiar with, it is overwhelming. So just take one step at a time because, that's how things go.
Yeah, and I think there's even a way, like, we go back to vulnerability. I know some people feel like, "I will never do that." The more vulnerable, they see that you're a human. So you can even say, "Hey, I think I'm gonna be offering a product or service soon. I'm not even sure what it's gonna be. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a mug, or shirt. I gotta see what's going on. Let me know in the comment section because I wanna provide things that work for my audience. I don't wanna sell this if it's not valuable." And I'll say even one more thing too, of course, because shout out to Repurpose. I have my affiliate link. But the thing is, too, if someone sees what I'm using in the stream, I'm just like, oh, yeah, like here's the link down there. So affiliates, like if you see that I'm using it, and this is a big thing, I don't. I don't go with affiliates if I don't like the product or if I don't see value in it. I'm not just gonna fill in 50 affiliate link just so I know I could make $1 off it. It's like, hey, you see, I love this. I'm using this in my workflow, or this is the use case for why I use this. I think it would be perfect for X, Y, and Z. If you're interested, the link's down below. And so sometimes I'm doing that, and then I'll do software with a service where I s- they use my affiliate link and they're like, "Hey, I just don't know how to use it. Hey, jump on a call with me because I'll show you how to use it." Boom, upsell right there. If it's appropriate, but it's something that I care about.
So everyone who's watching right now or listening to us, better think about your call to action. Don't overcomplicate things. It's just asking people to do something. So whether it's getting on a call or buying a something or doing something, it's a call to action. Before we wrap this up, Doc, I know you're doing a lot of stuff. I do have a question for you. And well, let's say, for example, you're the guest speaker of an event, and there are thousands of entrepreneurs in one room, and you've got a few moments to spark and jump and motivate them to do what needs to be done. What would you say to these wide-eyed entrepreneurs who are enjoying what you're saying? They're starting to have these ideas every time you say these one, two, 3 points. But what would be their call to action this time?
Yeah. I wish I had a better speech, but get it done. Go make money. Like, that's that's it. That's it. I have more things to say, but that's the main thing because a lot of people put expectations or they're like, "Oh, I'm not ready. I don't have the equipment." You're never going to have the equipment. You're never going to be as rich as you need. You're not going to look as good as you're ever going to be. Like there's so many, put it to the side. Put a timetable, get it done this weekend. Put a time limit on it and say, "I'm going to do X in Y time frame." And either you're going to succeed or you're going to fail and learn from it and you're going to pivot. But dreaming about it is going to be the same thing you're dreaming about a month, a year, 10 years until you're dead if you don't start today.
So the call to action is
Go make money. Go make money. And no, I mean, this is the whole thing. It's like, this is, I will, this is a small rant. The thing is, you're validating that people care about it if people give you money, right? And a lot of people might think like, "Oh man, he just cares about money." No, if you can validate, if people give you a penny, a dollar, that means they value it. So the quicker you can go and validate what you're doing, people value in exchange currency, you know you're on the right track. So it's never about me like, "Oh, let's see how fast you can make 1,000. Let's see how, no, let's see if you can get one sale. You can have one person that you impact in their life and they're willing to exchange their hard-earned money for what you have. If you can do that, you have the traction, you have what you're looking for. You need to go out and validate and start making content, start making money, start making sales. And if you can't make sales the way that you think, you need to pivot, because no one argues with their cell phone provider every month. No one argues with their cable because they know the value. They don't have to have that conversation. It should be no different when you're providing a product or service. You want people to be not only willing, but excited to pay you because that's how much value you give.
So for those who are listening, tuning into this episode, basically what we're saying is the first person who must act on the call to action is you. Nobody else will do it for you. So you get out from your seat, start setting up your cameras. We've got all this technology surrounding you that we didn't have 10, 20 years ago. Use it to your advantage. Of course, we want to thank Doc Williams for joining us on this episode. If you want to take action and ask for help, Doc is here, and we'll put the details on the show notes in the description below. You can go reach out to him, talk to him, ask him, do a consulting thing. Hey, if there's anybody who can help you make money, it's Doc Williams. And we're so glad that he's here with us today. Thank you very much, Doc.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
And that is one episode in the books for Content Marketing Insider. And this is Roy Garcia with Doc Williams. And we'll see you again next time. Bye, everybody.